Welcome back, guys, to the Arsenal Transfer News Live show. And of course, is where we're going to go through the latest Arsenal news today, as we do every single day. People, back again. Smash that button, leave your comments down below. And yes, Cancelo to Arsenal, Simakan eyed, and we'll talk about Mohamed Kudas. So yeah, and a bit more news that I've picked along the way as well. Smash that button. Make sure you let's aim for at least 15 likes on the stream today, people. Sub channel if you are new. And let's get into the show today. Welcome back, guys, to another Arsenal Transfer News show.
So Declan Rice has officially signed for Arsenal.
Plays in before the start of the season for if this deal gets done before the start. So yeah, guys, welcome back, everyone. Good evening to everyone in the chat as well. As always, leave comments down below and all that stuff. We're going to dive right into the latest news today surrounding Arsenal. It is looking like Arsenal could be going back in for another defender due to Julian Timber's ACL injury that he picked up. One of Arsenal's main targets now is this guy from RB Leipzig called Mohamed Simakan. This is a guy from RB Leipzig. We were linked with this guy before we got Julian Timber. And of course, we got Timber, so we didn't really want him anymore. But now we do looking like we could go back into this guy, Mohamed Simakan. And let's go through this. So, RB Leipzig defender Mohamed Simakan is reported back on Arsenal's radar after confirming that Julian Timber suffered a serious injury. They're going to spend over 200 mil. We know Arsenal started the 23-24 campaign with Nottingham Forest, and obviously Timber got injured. He's got an ACL, by the way, people. If you didn't know that, if you live on the rock. They were linked with Simakan earlier this summer, as they and Man United were seduced by the Bundesliga defender. Transfer expert Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that Arsenal will explore the market for defenders over the next couple of weeks. So yeah, looking like we will be getting a new defender, guys, due to Timber's injury. As previously reported, Arsenal will explore the market for defenders after the serious and lengthy injury to Julian Timber. They've decided how to act soon, despite plenty of speculation emerging already about potential targets. Fabrizio wrote for Court Offside. RB Leipzig defender Mohamed Simakan has always been on Arsenal's list. He was Plan B this summer in case Timber didn't end up joining. As I literally just said that. At the moment, however, Arsenal have not reactivated contact to sign him. Let's see if it happens or not. We're going to talk about Cancelo in a minute as well. But yeah, this guy then, Mohamed Simakan. Samakan. I don't know how you play this guy's name. Yeah, I'll be honest. I have no idea who this guy is. I have no idea who this guy is. So as always, you know, you'll get the people who do know apparently everything about this guy because they watch RB Leipzig week in, week out, and they watch Bundesliga week in, week out. So of course, and then you have the guys who have the compilation clips, which make him look good. I can make Yara Snova look good in a compilation clip, which was only like, and it only shows you like the best parts, you know, not the bad parts. So yeah, literally. But no, as I said, I have no idea. It's not one of those I've actually never heard of. I mean, I've heard of this guy when we were linked with him before, but that is it. That is about it, people. So we're gonna have a look on searching on the transfer market. If anyone does know anything about this guy, if he's any decent, of course this will be. He'll come in, of course, as a replacement for Timber for the time being. But let's have a look at Mohamed Simakan. So he's valued 25 million at the moment. From obviously RB, he's 23 years of age. His normal position is a centre back. He can play centre back. He can play CDM, and he can play right back. So yeah, cool. So why do Arsenal want him, guys? Because he's very versatile. That's why. So yeah, he can play right back as well, of course. CDM, literally the exact same positions that Timber play. He's French and he's Simakan. Yeah, he's French. Of course, does play in the Bundesliga for RB Leipzig. Has already won the Is that the German? He's already won 2 German Cups over there and a German Super Cup. Obviously, they did. I think he recently played. He actually won the Super Cup against Harry Kane's Bayern Munich the other night when they won 3-0. and Danny Amos got a hat-trick. So, yeah, he is a regular for RB Leipzig. that is all I know. You know, he's currently valued 25 million. He can play right back. He's versatile. That is literally that people. I mean, if you go by the stats in terms of course, you can't really look at goals and assists because he's a defender, but you can see how many games he plays to see how if this guy's injury prone, you know. But this guy will come in, I think. Well, I don't know. This is another thing. Do you think Arsenal go in for something like this? I think we can definitely do better than Mohamed Simakan. Because at the end of the day, right, I have no idea who this geezer is. No disrespect, you know. But if there's any Leipzig fans, any German fans, then you know, of course, let me know because, enlighten me. Is this guy any good? Because I mean, we linked him at the start of this window, and again, didn't know a lot about this guy. Let's see. So yeah, he played 37 games last season, scored 3 goals and got 8 assists last season. He played many games at right back indeed. Oh my god, look at his injury. People, this guy's another injury prone merchant. I'm telling you, he's got a back problem. Back problem, bruised amyloid, whatever that is. Try and say that when you've had a few beers. Back trouble, muscular problems, not in the squads. That's it. That's it, I think, for last season. So he was out quite a lot due to a back problem or something. So that's great news, isn't it? And you know when people come to Arsenal, they get injured, isn't it? It's just well known for them to get injured. So yeah, this guy, I honestly can't tell you anything other than he's 23 years old. He's versatile. That is about it. So it's one of those ones where you got to just wait and see what happens with this. Still, I believe we are. It doesn't look like we're going to go back with our defender in this window. I believe we can get so much more better than this player Mohamed Simikan, because I'll be honest, I have no idea of this player. Yeah, Leipzig a decent team. You know, they're not the best in Bundesliga. They are. I think they fit. You know, they always qualify Champions League. But we all know the level of the Bundesliga. You know, it's called a Farmers League for a reason. Bayern Munich win every single year. It's a piss league, let's be honest with it, people. So, yeah, I don't know about this guy, man. And yeah, I did watch all the good bits about this player. They don't really show him where he can just. There's not many. They show him on the ball. You know, he's good on the ball, yeah, but they don't show him when he goes into challenges or. Because I want to see, as a defender, you want to see how they defend. But these clips, they don't show you how they defend, really. They show a few odd, good challenges there, but I want to see him defend. I want to see what he's like when he plays back to goal. You know, can he play up from the back, for example? Yeah. All it's showing me is him being good with his feet. Like, that's all good, mate. But can you defend? That is the main job as his position is to defend. So can you do that? Time will tell people if we actually don't go in for this guy. But yeah, I think there's many better alternatives than Mohamed Simakan. But yeah, let me know, you guys, if you know anything about this player. But this is a player that Arsenal win heavily linked with today. And yeah, that is that. So let's go to the next player. We're going to talk about who's next. Let's go to Cancelo, people. We are going to talk about Cancelo. Keep in the comments down below. Keeping it like buttons up. Let's talk about Cancelo because I thought he was going to Barcelona, but once again, I've also been linked with Cancelo again today, and this actually came back out yesterday when Timber got injured. But Pep Guardiola may have dropped the clearest hint yet that João Cancelo's future lies away from Manchester City, last handing Arsenal potential transfer boost in the process. The citizens who began the defence of the Premier League trophy with a 3-0 win over newly promoted Burnley last night are back in action this evening. This was yesterday, by the way, when I think I'll see guys check my watch on idea yesterday. However, despite having the option of naming a 23-man travelling squad, Guardiola has opted to leave Cancelo at home in a decision that is likely to create speculation surrounding the fullback's future, with just over a fortnight until the summer window closes. As reported by our friends at Manchester Evening News, the Portuguese international was not injured and also having failed to make the matchday squad at Turf Moor, this could be a clear sign he's no longer part of the Spanish tacticians' plans with what would mark somewhat a U-turn given comments he made in the summer. He is here. João has been so important to us in the past, is what Guardiola said. He's back in part of the group. We'll see what happens. Of course, despite seemingly leaving the door for the defender, the Man City boss didn't exactly rule out the prospect of the departure. Like, the point is, guys, João Cancelo is leaving Man City, yeah? We know that. But yeah, is this good news for Arsenal? Well, that remains to be seen. Mikel Arteta did seemingly close the door on the new arrivals at the Emirates, especially 200 mil. At the moment, we're not planning to do anything. Oh, guys, I've got he did his press conference today. He did his press conference today, Arteta. It's very unpredictable. Things can happen, probably things that we don't wish. So at the moment, we are happy with what we've got. But yeah. Look, with this one, I swear, I thought Cancelo was going Barcelona, people. I really did. Cancelo certainly ticks these those boxes, and it will appear that his future Man City is looking even bleaker with the Super Cup squad snub. So yeah, he ain't been in the team because he's leaving Man City, guys. Yeah, João Cancelo is leaving Man City. I think we should go for him and hijack him. But I swear he was going. I swear, people, he was going Barcelona. I thought he was going to Barcelona. I thought it was a done deal to Barcelona, but it turns out it's still not done yet. So yeah, it is looking like he's going. Well, it was looking like that way, but I think Barca are having some financial issues or something. As always, there's no surprise there. I think Barcelona are having some financial issues. So yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to go through, which means for me, Cancelo will be perfect for Arsenal. I really think this guy will be perfect. I think this guy's class, people, and I'll definitely take him. Yeah, I think this is perfect replacement for Julian Timber. And I think we should go for him. We were heavily linked with the guy at the start of the window. We didn't go with it, but now it's back on. I think we should go all for it, man. I'll definitely take Cancelo, man. He can defend. He can go forward really well as well. So 100% I'll 100% take Cancelo. But this thing, do you guys see Man City saying to Arsenal again after they gave us Jesus and Zinchenko? Because I look at it and I think we're technically their rivals now, if you think about it, because we were last season 93% above them. So they know that now. Do they really want to strengthen the team that's trying to catch them to win the league title this season? Probably not. So I guess will they really want to sell to us? So I get money talks and all that stuff, people, yeah. And also, Cancelo actually came out and said he don't want to stay in England. He wants to move abroad. Whether that goes back to Portugal, or he goes to La Liga, to Syria, wherever he goes, he wants to move abroad. He actually said he don't want to stay in England. So I think this deal is going to be very tough to get done. I want us to get it done, and I would definitely take him because I think he's quality. I think João Cancelo is quality. I really do, people. I really do, and it's interesting how it hasn't really worked out in Man City. Because I thought in his first couple of seasons at Man City, I thought he was fine. I thought he was a very good player for them. And obviously at Bayern Munich, he went on loan. He must have I've got a feeling, people said this to me before, that he might have a little attitude problem, like an ego or something, yeah? I know every footballer has an ego. That's how you make it, obviously. You got to have a little ego to actually make it, to be honest. Let's be honest with it, right? But João Cancelo apparently has these attitude issues because apparently he keeps having fights in training and all that stuff. Like even for his country, how he plays for Portugal as well. Apparently he has these fights and all that in training. So, and we've seen how Arteta deals with these types of ego players. They just get frozen out of the squad completely. We saw it with Aubameyang, we saw it with Özil. We saw it with Guendouzi. We're starting to see it with Balogun now, and maybe even Tierney. Like players who have these big egos, these big attitudes. Arteta just doesn't want them at Arsenal. But Arsenal seem to be interested back in for him. And as I said, I think this still will be very hard to pull off. Number one, will Man City really want to sell to us? Number two, if they do, and if they are willing to give us Cancelo, he's got agreed personal terms with it. Number one, which I wouldn't think would be an issue, but came out and said that he wants to move abroad. I think it was the agent who came out and said he wants to move abroad. He doesn't want to stay in England. Like I don't know. Like I don't blame him. England is shit, mate. I'll be honest. Like, have you seen the weather? Have you seen the weather, people? Like, I don't blame him that he wants to move. Mate, I think we all more. Everyone who lives in England, of course, we want to move. Mate, the weather's dead. You know, so I don't really blame him, to be honest. I don't blame him, but yeah, I'll definitely take him as a player. I think he's quality. I think he's quality. So, but yeah, guys, Cancelo. I've got a feeling it's will end up with Barcelona. They've still got a, because I think what's happening is they're finding it hard to get like the contract down and get his wages down, because I heard that they even struggling to register Goodwan, and Goodwan was a free transfer from Man City. So how do you? And I think they're gonna pay cash for Cancelo. So like, I could be wrong though. Could we get Cancelo on a free, or do you think we have to pay? Hold on, let me check. If we were to try and do a deal with Man City for Cancelo, is his contract up? Let me have a look. Joao Cancelo. I'm gonna check his transfer market thing quickly. Let's see if he, because obviously he's at loan at Bayern Munich, so they don't want to keep him by the looks of things. Yeah, they don't want to. Where the hell is it? They don't want to keep him. Man City don't really want to keep him, even though Pep said it. But he clearly likes. He's not been in the Premier League as he Cancelo. He hasn't been in the Super Cup the other day. So he's valued 50 mil. He's valued 50 mil. He's won a lot of trophies, man. He's 29. I thought he's younger than that. He's almost 30. Let's have a look. Contracts. No, mate. His contract don't expire to 2027. So if we went for Cancelo, we're gonna have to pay a lot for the guy. I think. Yeah, he valued 50 mil. Of course, that's not really. That's what transfer market. I don't know how much Man City want for Cancelo, and if they'd be willing to sell for Arsenal. But his contract don't run out until 2027. Years, man. It's years ago. It's still years away. Jesus, he has a long contract with Man City. So yeah, I don't think this deal will get done. I think we should. I rate Cancelo very highly. I really do. Even when he's at Man City, he was superb. And he's Prem proven as well. You know, we've already seen Prem proven, so we don't have to rely on someone who's not Prem proven like Simakan, who plays in Bundesliga. So we can rely on this guy, Prem proven, perfect backup. I don't think it's going to happen. All right, let's keep moving on, people. We're going to go to Mohamed Kudas, the one that everyone wants to know about. What is happening with Mohamed Kudas? Yeah, it's not good news again, people. I hate to break it. I want to give up. I'm gutted, yeah. I want to give you guys some good news, but at the moment, it's still the same news. West Ham are pushing for the deal. There's no news of Arsenal going for Kudas. Look at this. West Ham pushed 40 mil Mohamed Kudas deal as they fear Chelsea hijack. Where's Arsenal's hijack? Just Chelsea at the moment trying to hijack the deal. But yeah, West Ham pushing hard to complete the signing of Ajax star Mohamed Kudas, hoping to conclude the deal without Chelsea beating them to his signature. The 23-year-old has not only attached the attention of Hammers and Blues, but Arsenal have also been linked, and Brighton were thought to be close to signing, but the deal fell through. West Ham now appear to be leading the race for the Ghanaian international, with a technical director in Amsterdam on Thursday to continue talks. Pardon me. The Guardian report feels that confidence growing on the Kudas deal, and it will go ahead, and the fee will likely be around 40 million. So yeah, the Express reports that they still think Chelsea could come in, but there's no Arsenal guys. It doesn't say anything about Arsenal coming in for the deal. Yeah, nothing, people. Look at, so this could have still was off if we're on Arsenal, for us obviously, but if you're a West Ham fan, then you got a great play on your hands. Simple as that, man. I don't know what we're doing, to be honest, people. I feel like we actually can't afford Kudas, and it may sound stupid for 40 million, but why else are we not going for him then? Why else are we not going? I mean, we've been linked with him. Yeah, we're interested in the player, but we ain't doing anything about it. You know, we're not even opening talks or anything. West Ham have actually gone to their directors in Amsterdam, yeah, discussing the deal for this player. Why are we not doing that? You know, Chelsea most likely are going to end up hijacking him for 40 million. But this type of player is a bargain, people. Yeah, it is an absolute bargain. Um, Look, he will choose Arsenal over any of those. Yeah, I get money talks, but he'll choose Arsenal, man. Personal terms will not be no issue to some Mohamed Kudas. So yeah, it's one of those ones, man. I don't understand it. Maybe we actually can't afford it. Maybe our main priority now is to sell a bunch of players, which we're doing today. You know, Runnison is gone now, but they're just loan deals. You know, so maybe our main priority is waiting until Balogun, get 50 mil for Balogun and going for Kudas if it's still time. Because why else are we not going in for the player? You know, if we're interested, then what's going on? Go, mate. Someone's West Ham, Chelsea are going to end up getting this player. A very good player who I'd actually really take at Arsenal, who is extremely versatile. People, yeah, he's got the big buzzword versatility. You know, and he can play. He can be a backup to Saka on the right hand side. He can play centre forward, which he did in the Champions League group stages last season. He can play in Odegaard's position. He can play number 8. I think he did. I think he played in Odegaard's position in the World Cup, didn't he, for Ghana? And that's when I saw him the most. Really impressed with this player. But it looks like people. It looks like the deal's off to Arsenal, and it looks like West Ham, Chelsea are the two main clubs in for him. There's no mention of Arsenal anymore. Arsenal looking elsewhere. Most likely, our main priority now is going to be getting another defender in. So it's over, people. It's over. Kudas won up in the Premier League, but not in an Arsenal shirt. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing, man. You know, we're losing out on a very good player here. We're losing out on a very, very good player. I mean, let's be honest, we haven't really at all gone in for this player. You know, yeah, we may be interested. We're linked with the player, but we haven't actually opened talks with Ajax or anything like that. West Ham have now. You know, their directors in Amsterdam, you know, discussing a deal for Mohamed Kudus. So it's one of those ones, people. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Like, I would have loved him at Arsenal, to be honest, because I said what I've seen in the guy, I think he's quality. In the World Cup was quality for Ghana. When I watched him against Liverpool, when he scored, quality performance. Playing as centre forward as well. He could be. We could play him as striker if we wanted to as well. It's like this guy's got everything: versatility. His first touch is immaculate. You know, he's skillful, quick feet, got the pace, everything, man. He would have been perfect for Arsenal. So he's going to end up at West Ham. It's a very good signing for only 40 million as well. That is a bargain if you think about it these days in this transfer window, guys. That is an absolute bargain. But I'm gutted, man. Like, why? What's happened, Arsenal? You know, I still think we need other areas, and now we definitely need other areas, and we definitely need to sign some more players now that Timber's got injured. Because what if we get rid of Tierney? Yeah, we know this. Yeah, what if we get rid of Tierney? We're gonna need another defender, which we're looking at right now, right? Looking at players like Simakan, looking at players like Cancelo again. We're going back to the players, you know, Ivan Flaineza. It wouldn't surprise me if we go back and someone like Sasha Bowie from Galatasaray again. Like, we are going in for these players now who are in to try and replace them with Timber because he's out for so long, right? But yeah, we know we need more positions. We know we need, for me, you know, a midfielder. We know we need a striker, but we ain't going to get a striker this window. That is very unrealistic. It shouldn't be, but it is, because let's be honest, Arteta is going to get rid of Balogun and play Eddie Nketiah for the rest until Jesus is come back. And hopefully in January we can go and get Ivan Toney, which I don't see happening as well, by the way. But that's what we need to do. But we all know we need a striker. We all know that we need a backup right winger for Saka. But this is the thing, after a fantastic start to the window, and I think it's been a superb window so far, and I'll give it an 8 out of 10. But I ain't giving it 10 out of 10 like some people are. I'm 8 out of 10, yeah? If you had to ask me to rate window so far, it'd be an 8 out of 10. To make it, to bolster, yeah, big buzzword that is bolster. To bolster my rating to 9, 10, you've got to sign an extra 3 players now. Well, we have to. For it to be a perfect window is get rid of the dead wood. There's still about 8 players here who are not good enough, right? Yeah, we are starting to do that slowly. You know, we're getting a few loan deals here and there for players that are just not going to be good enough for Arsenal this season or at all. But then we've got players like Cedric fighting for his place. But why? Turn it in. Cedric, come on. No. We're past Cedric now. Cedric, mate, you excellent in Euro 2016, but now it's time to say goodbye. But yeah, you guys get what I mean. Like, for me to up my rating and to say this is one of the best windows, fantastic start. 4 players in, we're getting players out, good, but we still need more. And will it get to a stage where we haven't done what's required again in this window? It's looking that way so far. But I don't know how long's left for the window. Is it like 12 days left? I don't know, 12, 13. Maybe let's just say over 2 weeks left of this window, right? There's still time left. Maybe this could have still will go down to the wire, and we could end up getting this good go back in for hijack and get him on deadline day or something if he's still available. But we need him. We do need him. And it ain't looking that good so far. So that is news about Kudas, guys. I will go through everyone's comments. Leave a question down below. Leave all your thoughts. I will read through them, of course, give my opinions once I finish my final story. And that is about Ansu Fati. Once again, people, Ansu Fati, guys. Ansu Fati. What's going on? There we go. It's off now. And now StreamYard. Mate, StreamYard, I swear. I need to find a new streaming platform. I need to find a new streaming platform. But yeah, let's go through this. So Ansu Fati apparently told Xavi he wants to leave Barca. So there we go. He wants to leave Barcelona. Arsenal, Man United, and Tottenham target Ansu Fati as he decides to leave Barcelona. Ansu Fati, a transfer target for Arsenal, Man United decided to leave Barcelona according to the reports. Product of Barcelona's academy, Fati has long been tipped for the stadium and is currently Stordom, and is currently his club's and Champions League's youngest ever goal scorer. Yeah, he scored the goal when he's about 16, same age as me, by the way. His first ever goal for Barca. The 20-year-old has already scored 29 goals and made 10 assists in 110 club appearances, and even inherited Lion's Messi number 10 shirt. But his time with Spanish Giants appears to be over. Though a few weeks ago, Arsenal approached rejected by both clubs and the player. Yeah, so apparently we actually put in a bid, well, like an offer to Barca, but it got rejected by the club and Fati. He wanted to stay at Fati, but now he wants to leave. He needs to make his mind up. It's now reported that the forward has now had a change of heart in regards to the Camp Nou and fighting for his place. In Barcelona's own La Liga match of the season, Getafe last weekend, Fati was only brought for the bench for 11 minutes. Yeah, that's bad, bro. Mate, Xavi clearly don't rate the geezer. Let's be honest with him. Let's be honest with it. If he's someone on Abde and Yamal, who are like 16, by the way, AS Sport claimed the decision has convinced Fati that he's no longer in his manager plans. Exactly, he clearly not, and that he must leave in order to secure regular game time. The Spanish international is not short of suitors with many clubs across the Premier League and Europe interested, most notably the Gunners, the Red Devils, and Spurs. The latter two are in need of forward reinforcements, with United keen on another striker, especially with it's Hoyland out injured. They signed someone who's injured. Jesus. And Tottenham looking at potential replacements for Harry Kane. So yeah, Fati, who can play across the forward line, has 4 years left in his current contract, and it remains to be seen what price Barca will be willing to accept, if any. So yeah, Ansu Fati, people, to Arsenal, maybe. He wants to leave Barcelona. Can we see Arsenal go back in for Ansu Fati? Barcelona already rejected us before, so did Ansu Fati, to be honest. But I don't know about this one. I mean, I would take Ansu Fati. I think he's quality. I definitely think he's a wonder kid. If he can stay fit, he's very injury prone. That's the issue that he has, man. He is very injury prone. He is very, very injury prone. That is an issue that I think Barca fans can agree with as well. So yeah, he'll come in though. He can play across the front line. I would say this guy as a perfect backup to Saka. I think on the right hand side, him and Saka can be a very, very good backup for Saka. But he's at Barcelona on the bench, so he wants game time. He wants minutes. He wants to most likely play week in, week out. is he going to get over Martinelli? I don't think he is. You know, guys, who's better in your opinion, Gabriel Martinelli or Ansu Fati? For me, Gabriel Martinelli's level's clear. In my opinion, Martinelli's clear, Fati. Right now, you've got to tell me, you can't tell me that Fati's better than Martinelli. He ain't. He may have more potential, but that means nothing, yeah? Right now, Martinelli's level's clear above Fati. So he ain't getting over Martinelli. He ain't really, I mean, maybe can he do a job of forward? He'll get over it in Ketia, so maybe we can play him as like a false nine. I don't know. I think he played in the past for like Spain or Barca before, but the point is he ain't getting on the left hand side. He ain't getting on the right hand side because Saka's clear of him as well. He's most likely, if he was to sign for Arsenal, he would most likely be on the bench, yeah, which he doesn't want. You know, hence why he's in Barca for about that same reason. So yeah, he would want minutes. Obviously, we've apparently put an offer. I don't know how much the offer was for Ansu Fati. I'd definitely take him as a good backup for Saka. But what we'll say, guys, yeah, is I just don't see it happening. I really don't see it happening. Not this window. I see this guy saying at Barcelona, January, this could be a good signing. I think maybe in January we can go for this player, but I don't see it in this summer. I mean, I could be wrong. We could sign. This could be like a deadline day signing, and it would be a very good signing because I think this guy's, of course, a wonder kid, as we know. Got some really, really high potential to make it big. What I was watching, Barca.com, they did like all or nothing, and they had a whole episode dedicated to this guy, and it was his return from his injury. He's returned from his injury. He's got a hat trick. He's got a hat trick on his return. I don't know. I think they played Celtics. I think it's Celta Vigo they played, and he's got a hat trick. And they won 5-3, and 2 weeks later he got injured again. You know what I mean, guys? He came back from an injury, scored a hat trick. 2 weeks later, injured again. So yeah, he's very injury prone. But yeah, you know, he could be one of the best winners in the world if he stays fit. You know, and if he is consistent enough, if he gets played enough by Xavi, which isn't looking that likely at the moment, I think they should play him more. But yeah, in terms of him going to Arsenal, it's one of those ones, you know. I'd happily take him as a backup for Saka. Of course I would, man. Can he do a job in false nine? Most likely. So yeah, I'll definitely take that player. But is it going to happen? Most likely not, guys. Most likely not. But yeah, that is all news today, people. Let me go through you guys' comments. You know, a bit like everyone waiting patiently. Everyone tuned in as well. We've got quite a lot of comments to go through. 40 comments. You lot are all legends, man. You lot are all legends. So always appreciate you guys' support as always. Make sure you smash the like buttons on the video and all that stuff. And yeah, I probably will be back in later today. I probably wait. Did Arsenal play in the friendly today? Did we? Did we play them today? Wow, you didn't know that. Right, let me go through you guys' comments. Guys, apparently we beat them 3-0 in a friendly behind closed doors. I don't know. I think that's a load of bollocks, to be honest. I reckon that's bollocks. I don't know. That's wait and see. Tamin's in the chat as always. Big up to Tamin. How you doing today? I'm very well. I'm very well today. I was out in London all day, Tamin, today. I don't know if you've ever been to London, Tamina. Like, wait, what am I about? You don't you live in London? I swear you live in London. So, yeah, big up to you, Tamina. I was in London today. It was all right. And obviously that's why I'm late today doing this transfer show. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna be back later today for Premier League predictions. Obviously for the upcoming game week 2. So yeah, and obviously tomorrow's the top 6 show. There's a new show starting, people. So stay tuned. Yes, I spoke about it all. Go and see it. Yes, like and subscribe. Much appreciated as always. Thank you so much. Big up on Man Clock Orange, absolute legend as always. Hope you're doing well today, my friends. Yeah, I can't do it now, Jordan, as you can see, because I'm live. But yeah, I'll do it when I've got time, bro, innit? Because I'm busy myself. Big up to you though, Irish Gunner legend. Big up to you, Irish Gunner. Any links, mate? So far, so good, isn't it? So far, so good. Hopefully, I say, guys, who's spamming me? Someone's spamming me messages. Give me 1 second. Let me turn my phone. That's it. Right. Yeah. So far so good, Irish Gunner, man. Big up man Rory as well. Appreciate you making that thumbnail, man. I was struggling for ideas. I was trying to make a top six, big six thumbnail, but I just couldn't wrap my head around it. So I know you'll make a class one. So thank you, my friend, as always. Um, I'm back tomorrow. So at last I turn, big up, man. Yes, you're representing Arsenal, my friend. We're gonna do the top six show, mate, with all Tottenham fans and all that. Yeah, it's gonna be all right, man. It's gonna be all right. Um, but yeah, he's okay. He's better than, I think you mean Simakan, right? He's okay, but he's better than Flaneza. We have a centre back. We need a centre back backwards. Yeah, I agree. Definitely. Got put 50 mil on Demons. Sorry, being repetitive. No, man. Look, I can tell you're a massive fan of this Demon guy, and I forgot to look him up again, bro. What an idiot. Right, I'm definitely gonna do that, man. Definitely do that today. But yeah, the Sporting Lisbon player, right? The Sporting Lisbon centre back. Nice one. And he's a backup for Saliba. Nice one, man. I'll definitely watch him today. Scott, big up to you, my friend, as always. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you tuning in. Absolute legend. Guys, go and give this man a sub. He's a Liverpool fan, but still go and do it, mate. Yeah. I respect Liverpool fans. Big up Liverpool. I mean, they've gone through a very hard time this window. You know, they lost out to their main target. So go and give a man a sub. I think he deserves it. So yeah, big up to you, Scott. Legend, man. Lucas in the chat. Big up to you, Luca. I'm all right. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for not dropping the link. I'm live 9 p.m. I'm asking kindly anyone who wants to join the Premier League predictions show. Big up, man. Big up. I'm going live today. They're just having a back and forth. Arteta did one. He wants to sign 1 to 2 more players. That's good then. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. I'm very well, thank you. How are you doing, Luke, mate? Kudas gone West Ham. What, official? Obviously, I spoke about that a minute ago, but yeah. Big up to Ryan in the chat. Big up to Paul as well. I'm very well, my friend. I saw you. You went to the Birmingham City grounds today, didn't you? You went to Birmingham City grounds, so big up to you, Paul. Tom's in the chat as well. Hope you're doing well. Josh Hodges had the attitude problems at Brighton, then came to Arsenal. Yeah, that's true. You know, that's a good example to use. But I'm just saying, like, we've had players like Aubameyang, Guendouzi, Ozil, Balogun now, maybe Tierney. Like, Arteta just doesn't deal with them. But, you know, Trossard is an exception, yeah. Big up, big up, big up. Except incomings at the end, only at the end of the transfer window, okay, from 28th of August onwards until they're owing, until they're only outgoing news from Arsenal. Yeah, 28th of August. So when does it actually end, the window? I swear it's like, is it the start of September it ends? Hold on. When does the... Oh, 31st of August. 31st of August. That is when it ends, people. That's when it ends. Fair enough. Yeah, everyone tuning in, by the way. I've done all the transfer news, by the way. I'm just going through you guys' comments. Leave your thoughts down below. I spoke about Cancelo, Simakan, Kudas, Fatty, all that stuff. So, yeah, leave your stuff down below. Personally, think we need a defender is more important than a right winner. We do have Reece Nelson. Yeah, but where is he, Irish Gunner? I've not seen him. What's going on? Is he injured again, Reece Nelson? Because I ain't seen him in ages. He took the new contract and he walked. Like, and he just left. Like, honestly, where actually is he though? Is he actually injured? How long is he injured for? Because I ain't seen him. He's not been on our bench. Trossard has to start Monday, especially because he played for Brighton and has Palace rivalry. He's got to start, but he's not going to start, and we know he's not going to start. But he should start. If anyone could vote Josh for content awards, please do. Also vote for me as well. Yeah, guys, I'm just going to remind you guys of that as well. Football content awards are back. Can people look? Entirely up to you, but of course you guys know how much it means to me. But yeah, anyone could vote for me. I'm going to be nominating myself. I'm going to be nominated for Young Content Creator. So I think I've got my best chance of winning that as a young content creator. So yeah, we're going to be doing that, of course. I'll do like a video You know, just so you guys can click the link and vote for me. But yeah, any votes, much appreciated, guys. Can we get to? I'll be happy if I make it to the final, the top 10. I'll be so happy. That means so much to me, of course. That means everything. So appreciate anyone who could vote for me for that. Who knows, man? Who knows what can happen? Anything can happen. So thank you, guys. Thank you. Absolute legend, man. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you, Irish Ghana. Apparently we beat Luton 3-0. Really? Yeah, but well, actually, to be fair, they ain't got a game, do they? They've postponed those. Ryan goal, Trossard got 2 goals. Now apparently, now Arsenal reported that we played them. I said, all right, I'll have a look, man. Big up EMD legend, man. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Yeah, it's been a while, mate. It's been a while. I hope you've been keeping well. Appreciate you tuning in, bro. Big up yourself. Lily White Lane. Tomorrow is a day, man. Tomorrow is a day. If you're free, hopefully you're free. I forgot to ask you, for God's sake. I was meant to text you this morning about it. If you're free tomorrow, man, evening, good evening. It'd be about 6 p.m., 5 p.m., 10 p.m. Friday. Anytime between Friday tomorrow. If you're free, we're going to be starting the Big Six show tomorrow, people. Stay tuned, people. Big Six show. If you're free, Lily White Lane, you can be the Tottenham fan. And yeah, hopefully, I'm going to have to text you, man. I'm going to have to text you. Vote for me as well. Feel free to nominate me as well. Much appreciated as well. If you name 2 players, who would you sign? If I only have 2 players, who I would sign? The first one would be, I would sign a Ivan Toney. I know I say it all the time, but I actually would sign Ivan Toney like, as a main striker. That's one. And then my second player would be... Second player would be... you put me on the spot, man, with the second player. Realistically. Man said Mbappe and Rodrigo. Yes, mate. Love that. Come on, Mbappe and Rodrigo. Love that. Yeah, he went, oh, realistically. Yeah, Ivan Toney's realistic, man. Rodrigo's a good shout. He's realistic, actually. I'll say Rodrigo, mate. That's a great shout. That's a perfect backup to Saka, bro. Is Rodrigo, mate? Yeah. Of course, Mbappe, but yeah, mate. Rodrigo's actually a very good shout. So yeah, guys. Ivan Toney would be one of my main players that we should sign. Of course, I've been a big fan of him for ages. But yeah, guys, that is the transfer news today. For me, guys, obviously, I'm going to be back probably later today, probably around 7 p.m., 8 p.m. with game week 2 predictions, Premier League game week 2 predictions. Tomorrow, guys, obviously, I've got the Big Six. I was meant to do a press conference reaction today, but I guess it's too late now. Tomorrow, I've got the Big Six show. That'll be in the evening, hopefully. Big Six show. We're going to get Tottenham fan, Man City, Man United, Arsenal fan, Chelsea fan, all on the panel. Liverpool fan as well, all on the panel for the Big Six show. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that one. First one we've ever done. So it should be really, really good. We really look forward to that one. And then obviously after that we've got I'm going to try and look for a Palace fan, Crystal Palace fan for an opposition preview. So yeah, we'll do Palace opposition preview as well tomorrow if I can fit it in. If that'll be Saturday, obviously, because we do face Palace on Monday night. So I'm looking forward to the game. Obviously, Monday night will be a watch-along. Will be match reaction, player ratings, fan cams after the game. I know it's going to be a late one, but fan cams after the game and all that stuff. Of course, we're here every single day as well doing the Transfer News show until the window ends as well. So yeah, big up everyone as always. Let me know what you guys think about all that in the comment section down below. You know, kind of send it to Arsenal, Simakan, Kudas, Ansu Fati, all that stuff. And I'm going to get myself out of here, people. Take care, everyone. I could be back later today. If I am, see you guys later today. If I'm not, then I'm not. You know, but anyway, take care, guys. Ciao. Enjoy the rest of your evenings, and I'm out of here. Peace.